I'm finding that a lot of my general videos are tying into the love readings. And I don't know, I think what I'm going to start doing is just strictly do love readings, because I've had a lot of requests for single and coupled love readings. And if I do that, it's going to be hard to do the general readings along with that. And plus, I'm getting some of the same messages. So, I think it just may be better to do it that way. Because otherwise, it's going to be too much time and energy to do a video for couples, a video for singles, and then a general video as well every month for all the signs. But let me go ahead and go into the spread, and I'll tell you what I'm seeing here. So there is an energy here with the Knight of Swords, Knight of Swords, to move away or out of a situation as quickly as possible. Because there is some real strong sadness or regret or a lot of, I want to say, fear and anxiety and depression that you're dealing with regarding a current situation. This can be the relationship, because I have a lot of the cards that tie into the love reading that I just did for Gemini. So if you haven't watched that, you might want to check that out. But basically, charging away and out of something as swiftly and quickly as we possibly can, okay? And when we do that, we're creating this tower situation. It's where things are tumbling to the ground, breaking things down to the foundation. What I like to explain about the Tower card is, if we have a faulty foundation and we build a house upon it, eventually the house is going to crumble. It's not going to be able to withstand the test of time. So whenever we see the tower, it's because we have something that has a faulty foundation and the house is crumbling. And it's a good thing, because it allows us to build that solid foundation that is necessary for us to have a strong, secure structure. So you're breaking down this infrastructure right now. You're breaking down this tower that you know is faulty, that you know cannot withstand the test of time, and you're charging out of this situation. However, it is a relationship, or if this is regarding business, or if this is regarding a job, it's a situation where you just feel severely depressed about it. You don't really want to let it go, but you know you have to. It's that time. You're realizing that no matter what you do, you're not going to make it work. It's not going to be something, again, that withstands the test of time. So there's some strong feelings of depression or sadness or anxiety about this, sleepless nights. And it's like you have these conflicted feelings, okay? But you're letting it go. You're letting it go because you know it's for your higher good. Next to the Knight of Swords, I have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. So if this is regarding a job situation, this can be saying that the current job that you have, or the employer that you're with, again, you're realizing that this career or this job doesn't have strong foundations. There's not a lot of security in this position. So you're moving away out of this position and into something that you feel it will be more beneficial for you and have more security. That can be why you're having these sleepless, restless nights. If this is regarding a relationship, again, we explained the Tower. This is saying that this relationship is not working for you. And so you're having to release it, to stop working on it, to let it go. And in the center of the spread, we have the Five of Cups. So there may be 3 people or 3 different things that you're upset about, or that are worrying you or troubling you. This can also just be saying, though, that you are feeling some sorrow and you're feeling some sadness about the loss of this position or this relationship. This card reminds you that there are 2 cups behind you, so there are good things in your life. There are things to be optimistic about and hopeful for, but you need to redirect your focus on that. And, that's easier said than done. I completely understand. But when you're in this space where you're dealing with a lot of strong, heavy emotions, It's always good to try to remind yourself of the positives in your life. Underneath that, we have the Nine of Pentacles. So this is saying this is a single woman here. This is someone who is very much, very independent, self-made. She's very comfortable and confident in her own skin. She's not dependent on anyone. She's not trying to look for a relationship or rush into a relationship. She's just very content and happy being independent. She has all these pentacles around her, so she's independently well off financially. She has a beautiful estate. She has this beautiful bird resting on her hand, this exotic bird. So all of this is telling us that this woman, again, she's self-made. She's done it on her own. She's independent. She's very happy, very confident in where she's at. So if this is a relationship that you're dealing with, this is how you're going to come out, okay? Yes, in the beginning to mid-month, even close to the end of the month, you may be feeling this sense of, regret, or feeling like, I don't know what to do. I don't know if I should let this go. I'm pulled in both directions. I'm kind of getting, for some of you, it can be, you're not happy in this marriage, or you're not happy in this relationship, or there's been some type of revelation about some shocking news you're finally coming to light, and you're just sad, and you're like, I have to let this relationship go because I know it's not serving me anymore, but I'm worried about our children, or I'm worried about, because we own a home together, or we are married, we've been married for several years. So there's this tug of war that's going on internally, this internal battle. Again, if this is regarding work, this is saying that you have this internal battle because maybe you've been there for quite some time, or you were really hopeful to get a promotion or a raise, or to get the recognition and reward that you felt you deserved, but it's not happening, and you're realizing that you need to let it go, that something this month is happening where you realize, I'm not getting what I want from this employer. This can also honestly be an end of employment, perhaps. With the Eight of Pentacles reversed and the Nine of Swords reversed and the Five of Cups, this is just letting go, charging away out of a bad situation, okay? And however, focusing back on this card, you're going to land on your feet, okay? If this is a relationship situation, you are going to land back on your feet. You will come out of this single, independent, but you will be happy. You will be secure. You will be confident in yourself. I feel like for some of you, this is regaining yourself. It's about, you've been in a relationship where you've given and given and given and given, and you haven't really taken or gotten anything that you needed out of it. So now that you're single, you're able to focus your energies back on yourself, and it's like you're finding yourself again. You're excited to begin this new phase where you're a new woman or you're a new man, and you're able to focus your energies on yourself and ask, what do I want at this point in my life? What would make me happy? What would satisfy me? Okay? And it's exciting for you. It's a new adventure in a way. Now, if this is regarding a work situation, this is saying that you will come out financially well off. So I feel like as soon as this ending of this employment happens, a new job or a new opportunity comes in, and it's much more successful and happy for you. Again, we have the Four of Cups here next to the Eight of Pentacles. So this is telling me that this situation, regardless of what it is, it's not working for you because you're bored. You're not getting the recognition or reward you deserve. You're feeling bored with what is offered to you. And if this is a relationship, you're not getting what you need out of this relationship. It's not serving you. Underneath that Four of Cups, I have the Page of Wands reversed. And the Page of Wands reversed, it's saying that there's a lack of passion, there's scattered energies, there's no real goal or ambition that you're driving to. So with this being underneath the Four of Cups, it's really saying to me, there's a lack of passion here. There's a lack of motivation or inspiration to continue either with this employer or in this relationship. And a part of it may be because these two people in this Five of Pentacles, it's like they're left out in the cold, okay? They've been either turned away by this church, or they did not even bother to knock on the door because they felt they wouldn't get the help that they needed. So you can see they're very wounded, but they're walking away and they're not getting the help that they need. Okay? In the reverse, this is saying you are letting go of this pain. You're letting go of feeling isolated emotionally. I just feel like emotionally, you're not getting what you need. Okay? If this is regarding a work situation, it's saying that you may be struggling with feeling like you don't have enough financially to support yourself. In the reverse, however, I like this card much more in the reverse because it's saying that you will overcome this. That may be a challenge for you at some point this month, but you will overcome, and I especially see that here with the Nine of Pentacles, okay? Now, overall energy being the Moon card reversed, it's saying that we're no longer deceiving ourselves or living in an illusion or a lie. We're no longer basing our decisions off of fear, but we are making decisions because we have clarity, intellect, and insight, and we are now confident enough, which also this Nine of Pentacles represents confidence. We're confident enough to move forward in the direction that best serves us. So with that said, I'm going to take some Savillas here and we'll look at a few more cards in this spread. Well, okay. Clarity, insight. Letting go of false illusions, right? This false illusion can be involving a male domestico. This is either, for me, this comes up as like the man of the house. This can also be a male helper. So in a way, this can be symbolizing a boss that we're dealing with that might be male. Militarte, this is charging toward or away from something, and I feel like you're charging away from this individual because, again, there's sadness, there's melancholy, you're not getting what you need out of the situation. And there's clarity now this month about that. This is really, it's really tying into the love reading, to be honest. Let's look at the Page of Wands reversed here. These pages do come up as messengers in the tarot. Card fell out, and that's change. So I'm going to leave that here and pull two more cards. Okay. So again, Page of Wands reversed is about scattered energies, lack of passion. We have a change that's taking place. Regarding our quiet, intimate thoughts or secrets or hidden emotions that we haven't shared, and looking out into the future, deciding, is there something substantial here? Is there something to build upon? Okay. With the Page of Wands in reverse and that lack of passion, there's a change regarding these hidden feelings or emotions because we're now looking long term. Is this really going to happen? Is this really going to make me satisfied in long term? So we're dealing with these hidden emotions and feelings that we may have swept under the rug previously. Let's look at the Tower card. Now, this Tower situation is going to be different for everyone, okay? And again, this is a general reading, so it may not apply to everyone. So just keep that in mind. This is a situation that has been ongoing, so if you know you've had some trouble in your relationships or with your employer, I think that this reading would resonate more with you than someone who, honestly, they're happy and happy in their marriage, happy in their love life, happy with their employer, and don't have any issues, okay? So this is saying that we have La Reunion. This is the card of a reunion or a couple that had a fresh start. And then I have Delirante, the delirious people. There's been some foolish actions or behaviors that have taken place. And this Tower situation, whatever it is that brings everything down to its foundations, is going to be a precious gift for you because it's a chance to begin anew. Okay?